What's up, people? Welcome to New Strength with me. My name is Oreoluwa. Hope you had a very wonderful week. Thank you for joining me on this week's episode of the program. A lot of things have been happening this week, but our focus for today is Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu asking Nigerians to get new permanent voting cards, President Muhammad Buhari's rice pyramids, and his promise to reduce the cost of rice in the country, as well as reactions trailing Deji Adeyanju's description of Governor MAKINDE as zero work guy. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and don't forget subscribe on YouTube.
Take one family member, two family members, knock on all doors, and make sure that that new registration, because they may not announce to you on time, the PVC you have has expired.
Yes. Yes. So guys, this video is actually the one showing Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, presidential aspirant and former governor of Lagos State, asking Nigerians to register for new voter cards because according to him, the PVC that you have has expired. Expired care, Bitibawu. Is it not permanent? Well, INEC has reacted to that story, describing the statement as misleading, and Ashewaju too has come out to release a statement of apology. Nigerians actually think that someone like Ashewaju, who has been involved one way or the other in Nigeria's election and politics, should not be the one to be talking about expired PVCs. So, you might be asking, was that an error? Well, reacting to this video, Asoya Lovely on Twitter says, I don't think it's a lie because when I went to the bank 2 days ago to update my account, I was told that my PVC could not be validated. However, someone like True Believer on Twitter thinks that Ashiwaju's comment is a move to get massive fake PVC registered to ramp up the number of registered PVC in the West. So, guys, what are your thoughts about this? PVCs cannot expire, but could that have been an error on the part of Ashwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu? Or do you think that it's a sort of plan to have more people get a new permanent voter cards or extra permanent voting cards in order to create a massive fraud in the electoral process in the year 2023? Meanwhile, in another video, Ashwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu has promised that the WAEC fees of Nigerians will be paid if elected in the year 2023. So for any of these comments, I'd like to get your reactions to this. Meanwhile, this week, President Muhammad Buhari unveiled 13 rice pyramids. These pyramids are described as the biggest in Africa, with each containing about 115,000 bags of 100 kilograms each. While commissioning the pyramids, President Buhari said the measure will aid efforts at reducing the price of rice in Nigeria. Of course, as far back as the year 2014, a bag of rice sold for 8,000 naira. But today, a bag of rice is selling for about 28,000 naira. So this promises that the measure is going to aid the administration's effort at reducing the price of rice in the country. But some Nigerians are not thinking like that. For instance, Ima Ike Ume thinks in 2014, when there was no rice pyramid, a bag cost 8,000 naira. Just imagine the economic wastage on account of transporting the rice paddies from all the nooks and crannies of the country. Chijoke PhD says, Thailand sells rice to every country under the sky. They don't build rice pyramids. Wasting precious man hours to make rice pyramids is a process that adds no value to the rice distribution chain. And he says this is preposterous. Also, Unego Clark Kent 2010-20 says world largest rice pyramids in world's poverty capital. If really Nigeria is producing this much rice, the law of demand and supply would take place. Actually, some Nigerians think that this might just be a way of presenting a beautiful narrative to the people of the country as the tenure of this administration winds down. Tell me what you think about the rice pyramids and the promise of this administration to reduce the cost of rice. How realistic is this? Could this ever be possible, or is this a gimmick to get votes for the party ahead of the 2023 presidential election, or a move to make this administration look good in the face of Nigerians? So we come down to Oyo State, where Right activist Deji Adeyanju's tweet about the state governor SEYI Makinde is generating reactions on Twitter. Adeyanju had tweeted, SEYI Makinde, the zero work guy with 100% social media propaganda, might destroy PDP in the southwest. His love for tyranny, imposition, and violence is second to none. He's raising an army of thugs in Oyo. We all saw this during the PDP Southwest election. Expect more, Shay, na scam. Like that is not enough. He put up another post where he said, the way those paid to defend Shay on social media were hyping him, I thought when I get to Oyo, I will see wonders. All lies, zero substance on ground. Was in Ibadan last year to deliver a lecture at NBA conference. Nothing tangible on ground. Was in Ibadan 2 weeks ago. Still nothing. But it seems Deji Adeyanju got more than what he bargained for as supporters of Sheyi Makinde came after him. Now let's take a look at this comment. El Commandant says, Oyo State government should request for Deji Adeyanju's account details so he can stop crying. We all know he doesn't cry whenever he is expecting. We all know he doesn't cry whenever he's expecting alerts. Deji's activism is all about receiving regular alerts and nothing more. I only pity those who think he's fighting for them. Well, another tweet by the name Adetola says, Deji Adeyanju has subscribed to premium dragging. Sheyi Makinde is paying this media boys well. Mumu man wants to get Sheyi Makinde's attention by all means. Guys, what are your thoughts about this Deji Adeyanju's critique of Governor Sheyi Makinde's administration? Yay or nay? Well, the next story might be news to some people, and it might not be news for those who are actually expecting Governor Sheyi Makinde to run for a second term as governor of Oyo State. Reports are having it that the governor, Engineer Sheyi Makinde, has insinuated that he will be running for a second term, stating that he looks forward to the next campaign season. The governor made the statement while receiving some Isheyin indigenes led by the Asheyin of Isheyin of Adekunle Abdugani, who staged a thank you rally to the governor's office, State Secretariat in Ibadan. The governor had said, with what I am seeing and your singing, you are reminding me to continue. I am looking forward to the campaign season. I can see that you are so expectant of the campaign season. The campaign will begin in a few months' time, he stated. Well, Governor Sheyi Makinde has a right to contest for the second term, but he has not officially declared, and when he does so, you'll be the first to know on this platform, of course. Thank you for joining me on this trend today. Thank you for following me. Thank you for your tweet. Thank you for your shares. Drop your comments on any of the stories that you want to touch, and of course, follow me on social media. I'll be back next week. You have a great weekend. My name is Oreoluwa. Bye bye.